Jota, first of all, welcome back to Celtic. How does it feel to secure a return?
Feels amazing. Feels like home. Feels like the time has stopped and that I just activated the button and okay, it's on again. So I don't know. Today going to Lennoxtown was just like, whoa, it seems like I've never left, you know? The people, the place itself, the training, it was just like a really good feeling for me and I was really happy, to be fair. And just can't wait to start to play and to enjoy.
Can you give us a kind of rough timeline of how this came about? When did you find out there was a possibility of re-signing for Celtic?
Well, there's always been like talks, even if they were not so serious, but I kept in touch with a lot of people in Celtic and this would always come off, like even if it was a joke. I think in every joke there's a bit of truth. And I think it just started to get a bit more serious. We started to see like the possibilities, and in the end I took some time for myself and I said like, okay, I think this is a smart move in this period of my career, and why not? So let's do it.
And it's kind of new players now, a different manager. Does this feel like a completely different challenge to the first time you walked through the doors here?
I would say that Celtic as a club has a very specific way of playing and living Celtic, if you know what I'm saying. Obviously, like players and managers, they will change, but the philosophy of Celtic will always be here. And obviously, like only 9 or 10 players stayed since the last time, so there's a big change. There are some guys that I don't know. I will still need to get to know the lads. And as soon as we can all connect, I think it will be very good. And with the manager, I've had a couple of talks with him and I really like the approach he had to the game. So interesting things coming.
So obviously the first time you were here, you had a really good relationship with the fans and the supporters as a whole. Is that something that you're looking forward to rekindling?
Yeah, 100%. I miss Celtic fans for sure, and the feeling and the sensation of just playing in Celtic Park or the away games, it was just tremendous. So that's something that I'm looking for.
And obviously you've not had the chance to maybe play as much football as you probably would have liked in the last year or so.
Yeah.
How kind of up to speed do you feel at the moment? Are you kind of ready to hit the ground running, or do you feel you maybe need a bit of time to get up to your best?
Yeah, I have to be clear about that. Obviously, like the numbers, they don't lie. I haven't played consistency for a long time, and there's no amount of training that will give you what the game gives to you. So obviously, like there will be a time that I will need just to gain the physical aspect of it, but I believe that after that and once it flows, it will come naturally and good things will happen.
And do you sort of feel personally that you have a point to prove again, you know, having been here before but coming back, so you got kind of new targets for yourself and a point to prove?
No, I don't think so. I think that's a pressure that people tend to put on themselves and that usually works against them. I feel like there's a responsibility, which is much healthier, and I have the responsibility of perform, of help my teammates, of deliver on the pitch, conquer titles, conquer matches, win matches, and that's what I'm here to do. So if there's someone to prove, I think I've done it in the past, so I believe that I can do it again, you know? So that's it.
Hi Jota, welcome back.
Thank you, appreciate it.
You mentioned in the press conference previously, although the couple of years you've been away hasn't been the most productive for you on the pitch, the challenges you faced off the pitch have helped you like grow in yourself. You know, how would you sum that up? Is that like a determination, a renewed ambition? What was that kind of growth you've had in the dark times over the last few years?
Yeah, I think that the last year and a half it was much more of like on a personal side of it than the professional side of it. Dealt with a lot of situations due to the professional sides of it, obviously. But in the end, I think I've never given up. I always aim to fight against it and to get better. on it. So I'm proud of myself on that situation because I've overcome it, and I'm just happy to have found a place where I feel home, and I know I've matured a lot since the last time. I wouldn't say it's a different Jota, but obviously, like, I've grown in a lot of aspects.
In your first time at the club, we had some memorable nights in Europe, of course, for yourself starting. How much in the conversations you've had with Brendan about coming back has European exploits, the Champions League new format, etc., how much has that been part of the makeup or the conversations?
Not much, to be fair. I think that's implied already in the process, so that's something that you don't need to convince a player of. When you come to Celtic, you already know the circumstances that you are in. I think our conversations were about other stuff, so that was something that we knew it could happen, and it was there. So yeah, definitely excited about it.
Last question for me would be, do you know what number you'll be getting?
No, it's still to be decided. Yeah.
Delighted to have you back, Jota.
Thank you.
You said you're not on social media much, but I can assure you the Celtic fans have been going crazy with your return. We also have another Portuguese star in the side as well now, in Paulo Bernardo.
Yeah.
Is that someone who you know well and have spoke to about when you're talking about coming back?
Yes, so Paulo is someone that I played when I was in Benfica. And when he signed for Benfica, I also kept in touch with him, saying that whatever he needs, that I will be here to help. And he was coming to a very big club, and he would love the experience. And it's funny how the life works in mysterious ways, because 1 year and a half later, we get together and we get the opportunity to play together. So to play with another Portuguese guy in here, it's really amazing. Yeah.
You mentioned earlier there's still obviously some players here from your time before as well. Have you been watching much of Celtic recently? Have you been keeping up with their games? I think you mentioned you've seen the Ross County match, and likewise the Champions League. Have you been following Celtic?
Yeah, every time I got the opportunity to watch Celtic, I would, because obviously I had a lot of friends in here, so I wanted to see how they were doing, and because Celtic was such an amazing experience that I just wanted to root for them. So yeah, I've been watching the lads.
Yeah. Last one from me. What would you say you missed most about Celtic in Glasgow?
About Celtic, it's the atmosphere of the games, the sensation that it gives. People keep on asking me but how is it? And it's difficult for me to say, because it's something that you really need to live it in order to say to it. Even though I know for the fans it's something amazing, but being a football player and being there fighting and scoring and doing stuff, it's something spectacular. So I would say the atmosphere in Celtic Park. And Glasgow, I miss the people. I think the people in Glasgow, it's the best thing of Glasgow. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.